Hello, Namaste. I'm Jen, and today I will be sharing with you a different kind of meditation. It's a meditation designed to support you through pain. So, if you're tuning in, I'm assuming that you either have experienced some pain or are experiencing some pain, whether it be physical or emotional. So, first of all, I want us to look at what is pain and why do we have to feel it? So, pretty much, pain is a signal, it's a form of communication, it's a message from the particular part of you that is feeling the pain to the brain. So, for example, it could be a joint that is painful, and you're feeling that pain because there is something that needs attention in that joint that isn't working as it should. It could be an organ. It could be a headache. It could be an emotional form of pain. So there could be some pain in your heart from emotions that are causing you to actually feel this pain inside of yourself, within your heart. And that, again, is your body trying to tell you something. So often we are conditioned to suppress pain and man up and carry on and ignore it, and not really taught how to deal with pain and how to tune into it and actually listen to it. We take pain relief so that we can go to work even though we're feeling pain. We depend on doctors to tell us what our pain is because we're not tuning in and asking our own selves. And this can lead to the body crying out more and more for attention. So this pain is trying to tell you something. And the more it gets ignored, the louder it's going to get. And yes, we do at times need pain relief. And yes, at times we do need to see the doctor. And we certainly want to use that when it's necessary, but not to the point where we're overriding our own intuition and we're overriding the pain itself to the point where it's getting ignored and suppressed and not attended to. So ultimately, we want to understand, why am I having this pain? What is it being caused by, and what can I do to help it? So this meditation is designed to, first of all, allow you to connect with the pain that you're experiencing, allow you to listen to the pain that you're experiencing, and then perhaps find some intuitive guidance as to what your body needs from this connection, from listening to this pain. And perhaps, you might be living with a chronic condition or an illness that has a symptom of pain, and there's already perhaps a combination of treatments that you're on, and there's not a lot more you can do. But what you can do is learn to have a different relationship with the pain, so that the pain becomes more comfortable because there's less anxiety around the pain. There's less resistance to the pain. There's a more loving relationship with the pain, so that you can live with it in a more easeful way. So this meditation isn't designed to get rid of your pain. It may ease your pain because the body starts to relax and you come out of that resistance and that tension that we can often feel when we start to feel pain. It helps you to relax. So there might be an easing off and a different feeling around the pain. But, this is designed to allow you to tune in and to communicate with the body in this way. So this will be different to other meditations probably that you've done before. If you've already been meditating, then you might find this quite a powerful and effective way, and you might get something out of it on the first session. If you're not meditating or you're new to meditation, then you might find this a little bit challenging, because you really have to tune in to your inner self and to these parts of you that are feeling painful. And if this is new for you, then just go with it and see how you go. Do your best and try and stay as focused as you can. Stay with my voice as best as you can. If you lose track, that's okay. If you relax, that's great. So even if we just gain a little bit more of a better perspective and some relaxation, then that's great. And it may mean that you need to redo this video and this meditation a few times to grasp the technique. And then once you've grasped the technique, you have that with you, and you can use it at any time whenever you're feeling the pain. You can use this process and this meditation technique to tune in and listen to your body. So most importantly before we start is to get comfortable. We want to be as comfortable as we can. So there's no need to sit cross-legged on the floor like I am if that doesn't work for your body. So if you're somebody who's suffering with pain, then I believe that you probably will need to lie down, maybe even on your side, or sit in a comfortable chair. We like the spine to be straight, but if that lengthening and straightening of the spine is causing pain, then that's not going to work for you. So you set yourself up so that you are completely and utterly supported in the best ways that you can be. So I'll just give you a moment to do that, to get yourself comfortable using your cushions, making sure you're nice and warm. And then once you're in your position, you can close your eyes. And take a long breath in through the nose. And a long breath out through the nose. If you're an experienced student, then you may know the Ujjayi breath, so you can use that, making that ocean sound in the throat, breathing in and breathing out. So there's a little constriction in the throat, so you can hear the breath as it passes through the windpipe. Inhaling deeply and exhaling slowly, feeling your body start to soften. As you inhale, the belly releases and expands more. And as you exhale, the navel draws in. Now I'd like to add here, if you've experienced some recent abdominal surgery, then perhaps breathing into the belly is too painful for you and that can't work. So I want you to adjust the breathing to suit you so that the breathing itself isn't causing more pain than is necessary. So if you need to draw your breath more into your heart, then that's fine. If you need to shorten the breath length so that it's not so long, just so that you're more comfortable, then that's fine. Now we want to find some equal measured breathing. So we inhale and see how long that takes to inhale by counting. So it could be 1, 2, 3, 4 or longer. And then we hold for the same or half it. So if you inhaled for 4, you'd hold for 4 or 2. And then exhale for the same as the inhale. So it would be 4 if you inhale for 4. So I want you to find your own measured breathing to your lung capacity. Inhaling as you count, hold and either hold for the same or half it, and exhale for the same. And hopefully as you inhale, you can expand through the belly, the ribs and the heart, holding, and then exhale, the relaxing of the heart and the chest and the navel in. So you've got a few different techniques going there, so have a practice on your own for a minute, just so that you can grasp this measured breathing. Optional to use the Ujjayi, optional to use the abdominal breathing only if that's not causing extra pain or discomfort. The more you practice this technique, the longer your breath ratio will become over time. But don't force it. We don't want to force it to too long or too long a hold when we're not ready. It needs to be natural and soft and relaxed. So do your last round now. Finishing on the exhale, option to pause a little bit at the end of the exhale and just have a little bit of space between the breath. And then breathe naturally. Notice already just from this deep breathing and this focus on your breath that your body and your mind has become more still. Perhaps there's a softness in your muscles. Now I'd like you to tune in to that part of you that is experiencing pain today. If there's a multitude of areas that you're suffering with at the moment, pick one that is troubling you the most, that is the loudest. So you want your full attention to be on this pain. This might feel difficult at first, especially if you've not taken the time to really tune into this sensation. You've been used to ignoring it and carrying on and pretending it's not there. Perhaps when you tune into it, it causes a little bit of anxiety. Just sit with that. That's okay. We want to give this pain our full attention, the attention that it is crying out for. We do this by simply bringing that awareness within ourselves to this area. And breathe. And as you breathe, with the awareness in this area, it's as if you're breathing in and out through the pain. And as you start to become more and more connected with this sensation in your body, imagine that with each exhale, the pain is actually expanding and dispersing. So rather than it being completely isolated in this one area and intensely focusing on this point, with each exhale it actually starts to expand and spread, and with that expansion and spreading it becomes less intense. There's a dispersing effect, like other parts of your body are starting to take on this sensation to help. So you might need to use your imagination a little bit in the beginning, so you're just imagining this happening. Some of you might feel like it's more easeful. Some of you might feel a little bit challenged with this, but just stick with it, do your best. Use your imagination. Use the power of your will. Each exhale is like a relief. And as we inhale, it's as if we're drawing in love into the pain. You're inhaling love from cosmos, from the universe, from the divine energy that surrounds you all the time. And as you breathe in this love, this light, it's directed straight into the center of the pain. So the pain is receiving love and support and energy. It's receiving the attention that it deserves and needs. So inhaling with love. And we're exhaling space. So we'll bring in space and expansion into this part of you. Inhaling love and light, drawing you straight into the center of the pain, and then exhaling expansion, space as we allow this pain to disperse. If it helps to deepen your breath, do so. Otherwise, you can just have your natural soft breathing. Imagine now that you have a column of light right above your crown. And this column of light pours into your crown and down through your spine and disperses this loving light throughout your body. Inhale the light through the crown and you exhale the light throughout the body. So again, use your imagination or use your will. So if you are used to working with energy, then you will feel the energy dispersing with this intention. If you're new to this kind of work, then you simply use your imagination and feel like you might be doing that. And over time, it becomes more real and more of an experience than an imagining. Inhaling the light and the energy in the crown. And exhale, we're dispersing this love and light and energy throughout the body. And now we're going to inhale again through the crown. And this time that light channels straight back into the pain. Keep doing that same visualization. Inhaling light through the crown. And exhale, the light channels straight into the pain, sending it love, sending it all the energy from the cosmos. Inhale, crown, exhale into that part of you, into that sensation that you're feeling. Remember, if it's an emotional pain, it's important for you to tune into where you feel it in your body. So with any emotional pain, there's always a place in your body where you'll feel that pain. It could be a gut churn in your stomach. It could be an intense throbbing in your heart. So wherever it is that you feel that pain, that emotional pain, could be tightness in your throat, then that's where you'd send your energy. So it's the same technique. Just a couple more breaths of light. And then allow yourself to just relax for a moment. Just breathe naturally. And then tuning back into this part of you So whether it's an organ or a joint or a sensation anywhere in your body, I want you to ask it now. So inwardly ask that part of you, what is it that it needs? What is it that you can do to help? And just listen. So you might get an answer immediately, like a voice from your higher self coming through, or a thought coming through, or a feeling coming through. Or it could be an idea that perhaps somebody has already said to you, but you've not listened. It's come back and reminding you. So organs especially have consciousness. So if it's an organ that you're tuning into, whatever feedback you're getting is actually that organ talking to you. The skin is an organ. Every cell in your body has energy and consciousness. So it doesn't matter whether it's an organ or not. You have the potential to tap in and tune into what it is that it needs. So continue to ask the question, how can I help? What do you need? What are you trying to tell me? You may already know these answers. Maybe the pain simply needed attention and that's all that it needed. Some love, some attention, rather than neglect and frustration. If nothing is coming through, that is okay. It doesn't always come through immediately. So please, just sit in the stillness and the silence. Ask the questions and perhaps the answers will come at another time when you're not meditating. Maybe you'll suddenly see something, the chemist, that sounds the perfect solution for your joint problems. Or perhaps you'll get a phone call from the doctor telling you the answers to some results that you've been waiting for. Or perhaps a friend will offer some advice. So it doesn't always come through our own intuition. Sometimes the universe talks to us through other people and other means. So we have to be open and honest and receptive. So we want to come away from skepticism and more into a place of trust and listening. A place of faith and understanding. Trust your own intuition. If something's come through intuitively, perhaps this is something that you can then work with. If you need to write something down, write it down. Have a journal, make some notes. Maybe you need more rest. Maybe you need to work less. Maybe you need to exercise more. Maybe you need to meditate more. There could be anything coming through right now. So if there's many things, write it down so you don't forget. Maybe you need more self-love. So now we'll start to conclude our meditation. Thanking this pain now. So we want to actually have some gratitude for this pain. We bring our hands to the heart. And why do we want to be grateful for our pain? Because it's our body's way to communicate with us. If we didn't have this pain, then we wouldn't know that the body needed help. We wouldn't know that we needed to see a doctor or to work out what our body parts need in order to be healthy. If we didn't experience any emotional pain, then we wouldn't experience the emotional highs either. So we're grateful for the lessons that we learn through the pains that we have to go through and the journeys that it takes us on. So there's always a new journey that comes forth from any experience in life, whether it be joyful or painful. So thank your pain and take one final breath in together. One exhale together. Asking now for any other help that you may need from your higher self, from the cosmos, from the universe, however you see the divine energy that is around us and in us. Ask for some help with this challenge that you have. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste. Thank you for listening. I'd love your feedback, and I hope this has helped you in some way. Like I said, you may need to practice it a few times, and if it does help you, I'd love to hear that it has. So just drop me a comment or some feedback privately if you'd like. And if you're needing help with pain, then please get in touch. There's other techniques and other people in my life that can help with those that are suffering. Namaste. Thank you.